Nautilus, he is very reliable. Rakan a little bit less so, but I think it does have... Rakan definitely has more potential in terms of what it can do, especially into the Azir.
Yeah, well now it's going to be Nautilus for Bro, and that's just how this lane's going to be.
Can some mod here unban me on LPL chat?
No, we
sorry,
can't do that.
You're in the wrong place. You got lost, Prouty, I'm sorry. Go back from, you know, the same direction.
So there's the Nautilus, and this meta really has got, like, to be totally honest, Valdez, this meta is way more boring to me than... I'm going to actually say a controversial thing. What's the absolute value of this, how it is?
Alright, we're just pressing our buttons in the bottom lane. No idea what's happening here. Palu does not have a hook anymore, so he's just going to get grabbing him down. He does elect to flash, but Sejuani, so you're not getting away. First blood given over to Sponge, who does Giga Chad steal that away from his AD carry. Nicely done.
No, they just decided to pick Rakan, and then the Nautilus came out.
There's a tier list.
Let's see if this works a second time.
Sponge is here, but the stun is down and Dominus available. The damage is too much, and that is why you play Lee Sin.
This is where things get dangerous, man. When Raptor gets ahead on Lee Sin, even if it doesn't make sense in the comp, he gets ahead. Watch out. Uh-oh. Scanning. And then the flash kick.
Oh! There it is! And it was a very nicely done one as a knockup does go onto both Enosh and Palu, but it is not going to happen. Q continues. And a nice little team of thumbs up. Raptor having a big effect on this early game. And he did just take the Raptors, so
yeah.
At least he's doing that.
I don't know about this Frim.
Okay, nice little combo. Frim is going in a bit early, but he is Renekton, and he's up against Sejuani. Will flash away. That's a lot thrown right at the Croc, and he is fine. Hook comes in. Q's going to land, and down goes Pleta. Just free food for the side of Bro, as now Sponge also on the run. It looks like he might be able to get away. Career's just trying to bait this Q in, but the stun comes in first, and now everybody else gets baited in as well. Sponge, a follow-up kill, and no eye take here for the side of DRX. Bro are getting really far ahead now.
So we're double Gore drinking, and I do think that Gore Drinker's in a pretty good place right now, to be honest. In this meta, you're ahead.
I heard Varus, he cast an ability, and then he lived. He actually lived.
People are just not dying.
Some shields. Yeah, he's going to hang on for dear life here as the rest of the team, though, is coming up. Nice Emperor's Divide, but it's kind of hard to get away from. Oh!
No! No!
Yes!
That was one of those yes, 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 no, 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 no moments. Oh!
I thought it was pretty yes.
I mean, it was yes at the end, I guess, if depending on your perspective. It was a...
Chat it.
Alright,
let's see.
I don't know. Okay, literally like every CC in the whole game is applied to him, plus Ignite, and he gets away. And by the way, he steps back because he puts a little bit more damage in. Bam! Why are you so heavily, Nautilus? Why are you so heavy?
Yeah.
You can do a lot in an extended team fight with the Aphelios if you're set up by these tanks. Uh-oh.
Oh, that was very nice. Got him out of mid-jump. Can Sitav live as... Oh, the shield comes in and the soldiers hit him once. Raptor trying to land that Q, but he will not be able to. Now there's a Croc behind him. That wasn't fair. As TP, a pretty strong ability in this game, as now we got a little 4-on-4 action. Varus is coming on in. Let's see how much damage he can get done as his front line is gone. Varus did about 3 autos, but Raptor and Frim are going hard in the paint, and Raptor insane, is able to get it done, and that's how Enosh picks up the double kill.
Raptor is insane. This guy is crazy. This guy is actually so insane. He did almost as much damage as the Varus did in that team fight. 2,818. By the way, he shielded Enosh in that last fight with a safeguard before he was killed by the Nautilus projectile.
And now we just gotta wait. I mean, it is Mountain Soul, which is pretty interesting. Definitely one that you would like to fight over, but it's not like... I don't think it's going to be like game-breaking. I think that certainly the teams will fight over it. As Bro are waiting. What?
No, Raptor, don't do that, man. Don't do that.
That was one of the biggest Lee syndromes I've seen in a long time. Just about as long as that, whatever that was.
He didn't even have Flash.
Meanwhile, there's fighting live. Okay, Flash over the wall. Santap looks to be dead as, yeah, the follow-up from Ivory is enough.
He just wanted to relieve that inhibitor pressure.
Into the discussion about the trade, the bottom inhibitor definitely a lot more valuable, especially because it's so far away from the Baron. As you mentioned, though, it is going to be spawning here not quite right as the Baron is spawning, so we're going to be able to get on this right away, and they will have that bottom lane pushing for them. As here we go, Frim behind enemy lines once again. As TP's coming in there trying to turn onto the Croc, generally not a good idea. He also has stopwatch of all things, as Frog is doing a good job of zoning the team, but in the front line, down goes Rakan, and they can't kill the Croc! As I say that they kill the Croc, but it buys a lot of time for Bro to kill the rest of them, as everything else is going to miss. Follow up here, nice Nard to the wall, as Enosh is leading the charge into the enemy team, as this time the Q is going to be good, and Pleta looks like he is done for eventually, as now finally they clean up the majority of them and might look for the end.
And if DRX can live for the next 2 minutes, finish off this Baron buff, it's going to be really hard.
280 carries, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be really hard to live long enough for your inhibitors to respawn, but maybe there's a world.
All right, throwing in the ults, trying to get on a target that's not Frim.
The front line is just insane for this team.
Got a little Shirelia's action. That's not going to knock him anyone, but it will charm everyone as he immediately dies, and there is no follow-up from the team.
They just got to go. I mean, Setab has to hope for a reset or something. They just let them walk away. His sacrifice is in vain, and they have Baron-empowered recalls. They could just teleport back in. This might actually just be the beginning of the end.
Yeah, a minute left on the Baron. Like, they immediately got to work, did Bro. Didn't waste any time on the dragons that were gone. Just running on in and looking to take down the game. They should be able to do it here. Do you smell that 9 games on the horizon?
Oh, I'm definitely smelling it.
Like, this game was just close enough. It was less. It was closer than some of the games we had in the first series, which also went to 3 games.
Closer than any of them, I would say.
Palu is going to go on a little vacation here. That's not great, as Frim is going to be knocked away, trying to buy some time as the Gnar, but they have so much damage on the side of Bro, but is it enough? Enosh is going to go down. The 280 carries live. Oh, God, Raptor, please not again. As the Q is going to go in,
just
and
leave,
he
just
has
leave.
to leave. They
you
have
have
to
3
leave
inhibs.
now.
Just leave. You've got 3 inhibs. This game is basically unlosable unless you get wiped here. Do not get wiped. Just leave. I'm probably better than them. I'm good. Like,
just the disappointed wolf.
I'm a little disappointed sometimes. Valdez, I'm a little disappointed here, but I just still don't think Bro can lose this game with 3 inhibitors down, right? I mean, it's a 9-game day angle.
I don't know, man. Oh, Raptor, the huge play! As now they try to get onto Pleta, he will survive, but the depth charge is in. Do they have the damage? The answer is kind of no, actually. They can't get in, and Enosh on the Varus, unfortunately, just cannot match. He cannot match the range, and that's going to be Frim going down. DRX are holding on.
Instead of damage taken, please damage sponged.
Well, here we go again. Maybe this is not the angle. Oh, huge Gnar ult into the wall, though. Setab is over. He's looking for the kill onto Enosh. He's going to get one. He's looking for the reset. Setab is going nuts as nobody can touch him, as Raptor is trying to. As the hop away will come in, but Frim is isolated from the team. Everybody nearly got assassinated. Nearly 10,000 damage by Setab in the one fight.
Baron is up, and they're going to take it. They are taking the Baron. I think this game might actually be done. Has all of the damage items she wants, besides the GA, if you want to call it a damage item. It does have attack damage, but she's just going to end this game. Setab is just going to look at that. Oh, look at that. Turret's disappearing. Goodbye. I think that's game.
Well, Rear is dead. They were able to somehow take one layer of the onion off. It was cool, though.
It was scary. I mean, it's good that they put it there. It's now gone, by the way.
Okay. Replaced. DRX, they move forward as a team. They still have the Baron buff. They didn't even need minions.
It's going to be an Elder Flip.
Unless, okay, they're throwing it in. The knockup this time, it gets a huge amount of charms in that backline, and now you don't have Frim, you don't have your front line. The Rakan does go down, though, as here comes Setab flashing forward and may have gotten a little bit too deep, a little bit too spicy, but he does have GA.
Pleta can carry.
It is enough, and they have 280 carries as well. They have 3 even with Setab coming back to life. DRX, they actually did it. They came back in this game. And they will take game number 1 of this series.
What is it with this Bro org and not being able to close out absolutely extreme one-sided advantages? They just cannot kill the Nexus. They just won't do it, Valdez. They're like what's the word for this? Conscientious. You know that when you like avoid going to military service because you're like I'm a conscientious. Someone in chat will know. Objector. Yes, thank you.
This time the boom boom damage vote I think is correct. Maybe you could vote for Sponge, but I think his early first half of the game was kind of weak, and he did have that one moment that kind of saved the game, but I think it has to be Satep this time.
I mean, not to go back to the old narrative that we said like at like 18 minutes, but it's like, hey, if they're gonna win, Tristan's gonna have to pop off. Gonna have to make it happen. And you know what he did? He made it happen. He made it happen.
Satep is going to pick it up. He did do 25,000 numbers dealt to tower.
He also did 222.2% damage per gold.
Almost 1,200 DPM.
Yeah, he hurt the towers. He hurt the champions. He hurt Bro's pride.
Yeah.